Alright, how's it going everyone? Back today with another video of the Maverick Strada Short Course truck. So the reason we're out here today is because I've made some changes. Most notable being I've added some Plaig RC bearings to the hubs there. So the reason I've done that is because I found the original bearings. I had to replace them twice before putting the Plaig RC bearings in. I found they just kept getting full of gunk and dirt. I don't know if it was where I was driving it or not, but yeah, they just seemed to fail pretty quickly. So after changing it twice, I decided to go for the Plaig RCs. You can see in there I've double hubbed, or excuse me, I've double bearing each hub, front and rear in there. Hopefully that will eliminate some of the play with the axles inside the hub. I noticed they're a bit floppy, but since adding the second bearing there, it's eliminated a lot of the play, and I feel like it just probably roll smoother, take the jumps a little bit better. But yeah, other than that, I also added some different dog bones to the rear. I found the stock ones were maybe slightly too long, and you know, you compress the suspension and it got to a point where the dog bone would sort of go flat, you know, if it levels out sort of thing, about there-ish, and it would bind up inside the hub on the diff and the cups on the diff and the hub. So I decided to get the shorter drive shafts to see if they make much of a difference, and I mean, as far as I can tell, it actually bottoms out now when you press it down, instead of getting bound up on the drive shafts and sort of stopping just before it bottoms out, like about there-ish it used to be. But now you can see it's sort of full articulation, no problem at all. So yeah, just going to try out the new bearings and the new dog bones. Not a whole lot else has changed. As you can see, I've added these little guards here. They're just from a quantum flux body. They're to sort of keep out some of the rocks. But I mean, I've only just put them on, and I don't really know how well they're going to work, so we'll see how they go. But anyway, let's get into the action. See how fast we can get it in the car park, and then we'll take it to a straight stretch of road. I have a feeling we'll get close to 80 kilometers an hour. Alright, not too bad. Alright, definitely noticed the difference in the suspension there. Yeah, a lot more bounce. Nice. But so far we've got 46 kilometers an hour, so that's not bad. Haven't even hit full throttle, even half throttle. Yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention, I changed the diff oils, so it's no longer got the stock grease in there anymore. So I have changed it for 50,000 weight in the front and 30 in the rear. So I was kind of hoping that might make a difference on the turning circle and hopefully eliminate some of that understeer. But honestly, it hasn't seemed to do a whole lot of difference. But anyway, still good straight line runs. Let's see what we got. Nice. Bring it back. Loves those jumps. That rear suspension really working now. It's a big difference. there you go, hit a rock. Loves those jumps. Look at that. Yeah, that's quick. I need to fix my steering though. A little bit funky. Let's bring her in and see what we've got. Oh, there you go, 52 Ks. Fix my steering, trim a bit more. So, pulling to the left. Oh, wheel stand. Another mono. Oh no! Oh, wreckage! Can we get out of it? Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, what do you say we check the speedo? Everything all good? Yeah, we're good. Still saying 52. Alright, how about we go for one speed run and then we'll move on to the actual speed run. Oh. I don't know if you see that, but as soon as you put the power down, it likes to dart to the left. I don't know if that's the diff oils. Might need 50k in the front too, or in the rear, sorry. Nice air off that one. Oh, into my foot. Alright, let's not do that again, because now that I'm kneeling, hopefully we'll get a better view. There you go, probably about 3/4 power there for a good bit. I don't know, it might need to be stiffer suspension. It's got a lot of roll. Could tighten the springs. Loves those. Oh, it looks great. Look at it go. Those Plaig RC bearings doing good. Seem nice and smooth, continuous rolling. The old bearings are all chunky. Look at that. Spins wheels like nothing else. Alright. Oh, that was the most power I've hit on a jump. Let's see what we got. "68 kilometers. There you go. 68 Ks. That's good. Nice and quick. Yeah. So I reckon the speed run probably won't get a whole lot faster than that, purely because I'm having some troubles with my steering today. Oh, there you go, nice.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was definitely quick. 68. Awesome.
Alright, so we finished up in the car park, had a bit of a bash over the speed humps. Seems to be doing really well with those new rear dog bones. Suspension in the rear is noticeably better. It actually cocks a wheel under power, and like doing a donut, it'll cock a front wheel. It's never done that before, and that's purely just because of that flex. Like, look at that. So yeah, very impressed with that simple mod. I mean, I don't know if I got dealt the wrong length dog bones from the factory or out of the box or not, but yeah, that's definitely eliminated one of the serious problems with this thing I've had since day one. Now I'm giving a bit of a rest now because that motor is definitely toasty, just letting those fans cool it all down. I felt like the battery's getting a bit warm too. This system does pull a lot of power, so my batteries may not like it, but we still managed to hit 68 kilometers an hour, as you can see on the GPS, and that's just in, I mean, like 100 meter long car park, maybe even less than 100 meters. So that's pretty impressive. I'm just gonna let it cool down, get some more footage, going over the jumps, getting that suspension going, and then I might have to tighten these rear springs up when we do the speed run, just because they're very soft and there's so much body roll. Just trying to make small corrections when you're going that fast. It's kind of hard to keep it in a straight line. But yeah, anyway, enjoy the montage of footage. Hopefully there's some good jump footage. And yeah, I'll see you back when we're ready for the speed run. Alright, so now for the speed run. Now, as per usual, off camera, managed to break the front bumper. As you can see, it took a fairly decent hit. Gouge there, big dent there. Yeah, so that doesn't really go together anymore. Thankfully the screws are still hanging in there. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna use this Peak Racing 5000 milliamp 3S LiPo. And yeah, so let's get into it. The wind has picked up quite substantially since I got here, but we're now ready. So got the GPS all zeroed out, transmitter ready to go. Let's get into it. Alright, well, speed run portion is over. Unfortunately we've got some more casualties. That doesn't sound too good, does it? So it seems I've killed the steering servo. Thankfully nothing else on it other than the steering servo and the front bumper is gone. Easy fixes. But yeah, anyway, I guess I'll get home because it's about to start raining, or it is raining, and I'll finish up the video there. Back with you soon. Alright, so we're back on the bench now. I went through and fixed the broken stock servo and also changed the chassis, so now the front bumper is mounted correctly. We're back in working order. As you can see, I've got a bit more of a bunch of spaghetti there. Unfortunately, the replacement servo had a normal length wire, not this custom length one. So yeah, got some spaghetti in there now, but I did replace the stock servo with a 20 kilo servo. It's all metal gear. So hopefully that does a nice job. Now, when it comes to the bearings, don't have a whole lot to say, to be honest, about the bearings at the moment, purely because it was the first run with them in the car, and I mean, how can you tell how good a bearing is first time around? You know, I mean, they're noticeably smoother, and the car rolls like back and forth really nicely, although this motor doesn't have a whole lot of hold to it, so it sort of just rolls freely anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the bearings. They all seem really smooth, no chunkiness or anything like that. I haven't taken them through water yet, so that's yet to be seen. But first run went really well. I'm pretty impressed with the car overall, including the changes. Rear dog bones definitely made a big difference. The old chassis, which is now in the bin, did have quite a lot of scraping, and you can see those screws there have lost all of their black color on the back there. So yeah, dog bones really made a big difference in that department. I'm not sure if I'm the only one having that problem, but yeah, nice fix there. If anyone's interested, I'll put a link down below for what dog bones these are. Hopefully they'll keep you running, and they're just a cheap alternative either way. So yeah, but if you do end up doing the double bearing inside your hubs, as you can see there, the bit of dog bone that actually goes into the cup, like that bit there, it's a little bit too long to fit inside the bearings, so I did have to grind those down with a grinder. But if you don't double bearing the car, I can't imagine it being a problem. So yeah, finished up with a top speed of 74 kilometers an hour, with some wreckage, of course. I also noticed that one of the crashes cracked my body there. Even though I have got the Shoe and drywall tape mod, it still did split, although I imagine it would be a lot worse if I didn't have the Shoe and drywall tape on there, so that's a good thing. Yeah, anyway, I guess if you're interested in the Plaig RC bearings, keep an eye out for a follow-up video on this channel. Obviously, the more use it gets, the more they'll wear in, and problems will start showing if there are any. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been my quick overview of the Plaig RC bearings for the Maverick Strada Short Course truck, as well as a quick overview of just the changes that were made to get to the top speed of 74 kilometers an hour. Now, one thing before I go, I didn't clarify in the video or earlier on that the gearing in this car is a 20-tooth pinion gear, and it's the stock, I believe, 49 tooth spur with the 3300 kV motor. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, like and comment if you enjoyed the video, and also if you want to see the future upgrade videos I do to this car, as well as the progression of how the Plaig RC bearings go.